Alright, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Alright, so I'm about to cut and buff the paint on this car. I don't think I'm gonna do the hood. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is wrapping this hood and repairing this bumper. This front and the back bumper, they both need to be repaired. But this paint is not terrible. The car is filthy right now. There's some pretty good scratches in there. I don't know how well y'all can see that on this camera. I don't think the GoPro is gonna do too great at picking up the scratches on the car, but you should for sure be able to see the ones right here on the trunk. Those ones is gonna be a pain, and this looked like somebody might have like used one of those little paint markers to try to fix that, but it didn't work out too well. Yeah, this right here needs to be repaired too. So the front and the back bumper on this car needs to be repaired, but other than that, like, the car don't really have too many imperfections as far as bodywork goes. I think there's like a dent. Yeah, there's a dent right here on the door. I think it might be one on the roof somewhere, or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. There's one right here on this door. And then the front bumper and the back bumper. The paint is pretty scratched up though. Like, you can see a pretty gnarly scratch right there and right here as well. But other than that, like, it's not bad. So I'm gonna actually cut and buff it. And I can tell from looking at this, like up in here, that the paint should look better than it does. Like, this right here looks way better than this right here. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. Because look at that. I don't know if y'all can tell on this camera, but the door jamb looks way better than the outside of the car. So I'm hoping I can get the outside of the car to look this nice, because this looks fire. If the car could look like this, I'll be happy. So of course I'm gonna start off by washing the car first. So all of these products are from Harbor Freight. They're all dirt cheap. All of this, not including the 2 compounds, was like $50. And then I got the polisher from there. I forget exactly how much that was, like $70 or something like that. And then these are kind of expensive. Like, it's probably like 60 bucks for this stuff right here. So but I mean, a paint correction on your car is gonna cost like at least $500. So this is way cheaper than paying somebody to do it. Just finished washing it. Still wet. I'm about to dry it right now. All right, it's all clean. This is just a simple wash. I haven't touched it with the clay or anything yet. It looks a lot better, but compared to the door jamb, it looks garbage. Like I said, it's not terrible, but it's just not as good as it should be. You can especially tell when you look at the trunk. It's kind of hard to tell, I know. Unfortunately, the wind is picking up, but we got a whole car right there blocking the wind, so should be good. But yeah, this is after a wash. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clay it, and it should look even better after I clay it, but none of that is going to compare to cut and polish. Alright, so I'm going to be using this. Like I said, we're using all Harbor Freight products. This is a mild clay, so you got like instructions right here on the back. It tell you how to do it. Wash the car, clear it of contaminants and whatnot, then go over it with the clay bar. So the car looks clean right now. I just washed it, but there's contaminants that are like in the paint, and I'll show y'all once I start claying it. Y'all gonna see how much dirt is still actually on the car, even though it looks perfectly clean. Alright, so this is what the clay looks like. I already ripped off a piece. I should be able to do like probably like half the car with this little piece right here. Believe it or not, you don't need a lot of clay, you just need a little bit. Alright, so this is just soap and water. When you're using the clay, you want to make sure you're lubricating each panel as you're doing it. So I'm gonna be spraying this down, especially down here like by the wheel arches and stuff like this. This is where it gets the worst. Like, you'll notice a lot of the time when you drive in, this part right here of your car is like always the dirtiest part. So yeah, you want to really focus on those areas. And you just take the clay, get it in a nice shape, and just gently rub it across the panel. You don't need to apply any pressure, and you can feel it. You can feel it picking up the contaminants as you're doing it. Real quick, look at that. Look how dirty that is. Crazy. That's how much dirt is still on your car after you wash it. So that's why it's important to always clay the car if you're gonna detail it. Alright, so I just did this fender right here, and you can tell it looks shinier than the rest of the car. It's probably kind of hard to tell on camera, but it does. And it feels, it just feels smooth to the touch. You can't feel, like if I do it here, I can feel dirt still on the car. But right here, it feels smooth. Alright, so I got the whole car ready for polishing now. I'm gonna be using this pad here first with the heavy cutting compound, but I'm gonna be like very light because I don't think this car really needs that much. A little dusty right here, man. But as you can see right here, the trunk is like super scratched up. So yeah, I did the whole car except for the roof and the hood and the front bumper. Front bumper looks like trash, so I'm not even gonna bother buffing it out. Same thing with the hood. Alright, quick update. I did this fender and these two doors so far. Get the reflection, especially on this back one right here. That looks fire. Quarter panel. I ain't finished with it yet, but you still see like some micro scratches there, but it look way better. Still gotta do the whole car basically. Alright, so my GoPro was tripping, so I'm using my phone right now. Anyways, I'm gonna try to work with this hood today. As you can see, like right there, the clear coat is completely trashed. I already went through and what's this called? Clay barred this. I don't know, it still got like a rough feel to it. I'm assuming that's just because the clear coat is really that bad. But I don't know. I still just want to see what's gonna happen. Last time I did it, it lasted for like a little bit. I'm assuming it's gonna be like the same result. If I do it now, it's probably gonna last for like a month or two, and then it's gonna start looking like garbage again. So, but yeah, that's typically what happens when your clear coat is this bad, and you try to buff out the car. It just doesn't last very long. So we're gonna see what happens. Now, as you can see, the initial result is pretty immaculate. It looks like a freaking mirror. Crazy clear. And look at the rest. Alright, got the hood all done. You can still kind of tell, like up in the center right there, it looked like garbage. It don't really look it don't look clear, it just looks shiny. Like, I don't know how to explain exactly what I mean or really show, but I am gonna back it into the sun so you could like get a better view of it, how it really looks. It looks fine, like it looks nice and shiny, but it's just not gonna last long. That's the thing. So it is now on wide angle, just so you can see a little bit better, or so you can see the whole thing. So now you can see like what I'm talking about is like right here in this center area right here. It don't really look good, and then you can tell right there that there's actually like no paint there. So as you can see now, you can tell exactly what I'm talking about when I say it's not gonna last long. You can see right here, it just looks faded. And like right there in the center as well. It looked better though. It looks much better than it just did, so I don't know, I ain't tripping. Alright, so yeah, you can see like little spots here and there where like the clear coat is basically gone. I'm trying to see, I was just looking at, okay, you can kind of see them right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like the paint looks darker, and that's because it's basically no clear coat there. But it looks, shoot, it looks good. It looks like glass.